Hi, y'all. Chatty Cathy here. Welcome to Chatty Cathy Short Spats. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Today, we're going to talk about stress. Stress is the number one toxic silent killer. When you're in distress, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual, your body starts putting out stress hormones. Different stresses are handled all different ways depending on the person and also depending on everything that's associated with their life at that time. Stress can be dealt silently or it can be dealt with out loud. And one is not better than the other, but the treatments and the things that it do to our bodies are all the same. Stress, if not handled every single day at that time, increases and supports your organ system's decline of function. And the result is what? You get disease, you get illness, and stress also makes you age faster. Yes, it does. Stress messes up your gut, it messes up your microbiome, right? It messes up your skin, it messes up your psyche. You don't want that. Stress makes you not lose weight, right? Or it makes you gain weight. And if you do lose weight because you're under stress, it's definitely the wrong way to lose weight, right? Stress makes you not be able to sleep. It makes your hair fall out. It puts you in a negative or bad or resentful, sad, or even a scared mood or having those emotions, right? Stress decreases your immune system's activities. Absolutely. If you're under a lot of stress, you're going to catch colds more often. You're going to get those things that's going around that everybody has. All sorts of shit happens to your body. And eventually, it is diseases and illnesses and death, right? But do you want to die before you're actually supposed to die because you were under too much stress? Stress causes high cortisol levels, and that's one of the hormones in your body, okay? Did you know that 1 out of 4 women are struggling with stress? Over 50% of people with depression have high cortisol levels. What can you say, right? Let's decrease the stress. And yes, we can. Let's talk about some different stresses. You have stress at work, you have stress with your family, personal stresses, social stresses, spiritual stresses, physical stresses, right? So let's talk about work, our jobs, our careers, our callings, our employment, our profession, the things that you do to make money, your career. Career to me is a more positive thing than a job, a positive word, but still, the things that you do to make money, even if your position is to keep your kids and your family safe and to keep them supported and to make sure that they're safe with food and safe with a home, right? So, what kind of stresses can you list? Please comment below. Text me. Name some stresses. Imagine if you work in a job that you don't like for any reason. Your coworkers, your boss, the commute to get there, the pay that you get, and most people aren't very happy with their pay. Everybody thinks that they should be paid more, and you probably should. You just have to ask it in a different way. Think of these stresses building up for however long that you've been employed with that company. What if you have a chronic disease that you deal with every single day, every single minute, added to that stress of your everyday life? When you're sick, whether it's chronic or acute, which means long term or right now, it's still a full time job. I've had many of my patients and my friends tell me just to imagine having a chronic disease for years and years on top of everything else. This is the kind of job that you really don't want and that you wish that you could get out of. How many people out there actually want it to be different? Raise your hand. Being sick is a full-time stressful job. Can you change it? Absolutely, you can, and I will help you. So think about your family life at home. Is it stress or is it love, right? This is where your special place is. This is where your sanctuary should be, your home. Do you think that this could be adding to your sicknesses? Do you think that this could be adding to the stress level that you have? Now, there's going to be planned and unplanned and scary situations that are going to happen to you out of the blue. Some things that you know are going to happen, but still, it's like, huh? Really? That? Just ask yourself some questions with every single one, every single thing that you come across, every single situation you come across. And there's really only three pathways through every single question and situation that you could possibly go through. Three different emotions, three different reactions. And what are they? You already know. And each one of these are complete sentences. Yes, no, and get the fuck out. Now, the answers to these questions are very similar too. So the first question you have to ask yourself, and always we learn working with EMS, your safety is number one. So the question that you ask, is there something that you need to do right freaking now to save your life? No? Okay then, relax. The answer is going to come to you. Is the answer yes? Well, then you probably already reacted and you have gotten out of here. Absolutely. Right? Think about these. Second question. Is there anything that you can do about the situation? No? Good. Leave it alone then. There's nothing you can do about it. Drop it. Don't think about it anymore. Don't say what if and this and oh my gosh and just drop it. There's nothing that you can do about it, right? So is there something that you can do about it? Yes? Okay, great. Then don't worry about it. Relax. The answers will come to you. Ask for the plan and it will come. Don't try to figure it out. So there's something you can do about it still. Relax. Don't ask yourself all the what ifs. It will come to you, right? And the third question, think about this too. And this has to do with a lot of the situations that we come in contact with. Is it any of your business? No? Then don't make it your business. Leave it alone. Walk away. Send love and prayers. And if the answer is yes, then go back to the first and second questions. And this goes for all of your situations, including listening to the news, listening to your friends, listening to your families. If you want to be happier, sometimes these things are going to have to go on the wayside. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means you don't deal with them. The way that I decrease the stress in my life and the stress that I know now makes me age and decreases the function of my organ system. It makes my immune system not work as well. I think about which burdens can I change and change them. Don't think about them. What hassles can't I change? How can I stop worrying unnecessarily? You just have to do it. You just don't think about it. The best way to decrease your cortisol levels and your stress hormone levels in your body is to do what? Relax. Start with the dilemma without a quick opinion of what's going to happen. Just relax. Acknowledge it, absolutely, but with no attitude, at least not at first, right? These are the things that I do, and it makes a huge difference. I don't usually get sick anymore, but I used to. Every year, a couple of times a year, I would catch a cold and I would get sick. I was on blood pressure medicines and the medicines associated with the side effects of the blood pressure medicines that I was taking, but not anymore. I was frontline emergency medicine for 35 years. I've seen acute, I've seen chronic, and I've seen terminal diseases firsthand, plus handling what diseases and problems that my family actually has. So I knew that I had to do something. I had to change something, or I was going to be like so many people, like so many masses are now. No way. No way. Decrease my stress. That's the best thing that you can do for your body. So now, if I get stressed out, if I worry too much, if I have too many negative thoughts or what ifs in my vocabulary or in that paragraph, I just try to get rid of that stress, try to get rid of those thoughts because I don't need it. You don't need it. Nobody needs it. And if you can get rid of that stress or decrease it, then you can change the way that we react about it. Then you can change the way that you think about things or don't think about things as they come into your presence, right? Get ahead of it, right? Get ahead of that stress. And don't go to bed mad. That's what this is about. Don't go to bed mad. Don't go to bed stressed out. When you sleep, it's the best time for you to actually clear your mind because you don't have a choice. You just have to wake up the next day with a different mindset because it is all in your mind. It's all in your thoughts. And your thoughts believe, and your thoughts lead to your beliefs. And then your belief leads to the way that your life plays out for you. I just wanted to share what I do. And let me tell you, it changes the outcome for the better every single time. Even when you see things that you don't want to see, like my podcast last week. I don't dwell on it. I prayed, I cried, and I kept moving forward. And I had a Chatty Cathy short spat because of it. I love playing and laughing and loving life. I'm learning my lessons, but I'm doing it having more fun. So, how much do you play? How much do you laugh? How much do you joke around? How much do you giggle? How much fun do you have in a day? Think about it. Write it down. If there's none, you better start adding stuff in. Let's evolve, let's adapt, and let's get started, okay? Decrease your stress the fastest and best way possible every single time it creeps in. You start with a smile, and then you start with a good thought, and then it goes to laughter, and then it goes to fun all the time, and it works every single time. I promise. Laughter is the shortest distance between two people. Pride is the greatest distance between two people. Is it any of your business? Leave it alone. Can you do something about it right now? No, leave it alone. Can you do something about it? Is it going to make you happy? Then just let the universe do it for you and be happy about it, right? Be happy about it. Have fun. So, stress, let's decrease it. Comment below. Thank you guys so much for listening. My name is Kathy. I am Lady Boss Lady. Love, learn, and take control. And yes, we can. And we can do it in a great mood too. Absolutely. Don't forget to love, like, subscribe, and share so we can get to more people and make them happy also. I love you guys. I will see you next week. Bye.